Well, Jay, welcome to Burgess Town Football Club. We didn't get a chance to speak to you on Tuesday. How have you settled in?
Brilliantly. Everything here for me has been set up already. Been made feel welcome by the board, the players, fans, obviously. It's nice to be here. It's my hometown, so it's nice to be on my doorstep, managing a team that I live in.
So it was an easy decision to make to come here.
Yeah, it was. I mean, there's loads of different elements, obviously, rather than just location and logistics. But that being there is brilliant because my family come along as well. Got lots of friends and people who come and watch. And because it's my doorstep, I know a lot of the players. I know a lot of the county football. A lot of players in county football. So I think in the long run that will serve me good and hopefully the club good as well.
Fantastic. Well, we go on to today's game, a 3-0 home win against Guernsey. You must be incredibly delighted with that performance.
I'm over the moon with that one. It's the way we managed the game is what I was really pleased about. I thought that one thing we were lacking was defensive shape. Not just the defenders defending, it was defending from the front line to the midfield line to the back line as well. Today we structured the shape, started doing it on Tuesday, done it a lot on Thursday training, and then it sort of implemented it even more today. And I was really pleased with sort of the areas that we picked up, how we crowded out the middle areas, because they're a very good footballing side. They're one of the best footballing sides I've seen at this level. So for us to defend the way we did and then counter-attack with the goals that we did, really, really pleasing.
I mean, it's tricky conditions out there. I mean, did that have an impact on the way you set up today, or had you already got your game plan sorted before the kick-off?
We had a game plan sorted before the kick-off, what we wanted to do, based on the shape that Guernsey play, obviously. So we've done our homework on them and the way they set up. We did want to hit it in wider areas a little bit more and try and get out, but as you knew, sort of one of the far sides is a lot bigger than the other. The weird case with this pitch is that the central areas are actually better than what the wider areas is, which normally the other way around on pitches. So when we did attack, we tried to get it into the midfield for the second half because we knew it was getting heavier. Tried to get into midfield, then from the midfield to break out rather than to the fullbacks to the wide areas.
2 goal scorers today. Super Pat Harding, as everybody knows him, Mr. Reliable in there, and also Aaron Smith-Joseph came up with 2 goals.
Yeah.
2 good performances, but clearly collectively it was a good performance. But were you happy with those 2 individuals?
Yeah, both of them. I've known Pat for a long time. Even when I was playing at Eastbourne Borough, he was a player there with me. You know what you can get from Pat. He's always going to work his socks off. He's always going to pop up in the right areas. He's a natural finisher. And the same with Aaron. Aaron for me is always a threat going forward. He's got so much pace. He's got strength. He's got a cracking left foot on him. So for me, on his side, the most pleasing bit, not the 2 goals that he scored, but the way he defended from the front line as well, which is something for him and Shay on the other side that we both worked on.
Clearly it was a team performance today, but the sponsors today gave Scott Kirkwood man of the match in midfield. From the parts of the game that I saw, Scott worked tirelessly in midfield and gave their midfield no time on the ball at all.
No, it was a good choice, and I think I would have gone exactly the same thing if someone asked me the same question. Like you said, every player put in their shift today, put in their performance today, really good ones. But for me, the way he generalled the midfield, used his experience, picked up the right areas at the right time, helped marshal some of the other ones around him, because he's got some young players around him. And in the performance he had in it, so he put his foot in when he needed to put his foot in, but also played for us when he needed to play for us, and so it's a good all-rounded performance from him.
We move on now till next Saturday. We were supposed to have a game on Tuesday, but Chichester have got other commitments, so it's VCD away.
Yeah.
What are you going to take from sort of today's performance and Tuesday's performance into that game?
The 2 main things for me from looking at both games, and from the stats, and if you look at the league, is that we're always a threat going forward, always a threat. And for me, as I've said earlier, and from the questions, is how we sort of block out the other end. How do we look in that shape? What is our identity? If someone said to you, what's the style that we play? Someone should go, oh, they do this. Or this was our game plan, and that's what I want. I don't want to go in there off the cuff, and we approach the game the same with VCD. Obviously there'll be a different team to Guernsey today, but we will set ourselves up that we think would be most effective to cause them a problem.
Just going back to you joining the club, I mean, the club's been obviously had a very difficult start to the season. You've had a very encouraging start, 2 wins. Obviously, the first win against Eastern was a cup game. Yeah. We've now climbed to 17th, so we've gone up a couple of places. What's your sort of your plan for the season? Because you've come in, the season's already started. So where do you see where you want the club to be by the end of this season?
Difficult one to pinpoint exactly where. For me, it was for us to be looking up the table as opposed to looking over our shoulder where we are around that bottom area. I think we can move out of there and get in a nice position where we're close. We're generating a gap between the bottom guys and ourselves. If we can get nearer the mid-table area, that would be a nice area for us to be.
Fantastic. Well, congratulations today and good luck next Saturday.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Cheers, Jay. Cheers, mate. Well done.